Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel. This is Mr. Fire Dragon, and this is your October 1st through 15th general astrology and tarot reading. So before we get started, just a few quick notes. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Gemini. If these messages resonate with you, then they're meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, kick them on out to another Gemini out there. This will mostly correspond to Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Gemini cross-watchers are absolutely welcome here as well. This is a very new channel still, so if you haven't already, please do reach out there, click that subscribe button, and also give it the dragon claw up by hitting that like button and letting us know that you enjoyed this content. Thank you so much to all my Gemini friends for words of encouragement and also reaching out to me for personal readings. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you, and it's so great getting to know you on a deeper level. So thank you again for that. So let's go ahead and talk about your astrological patterns that are coming up for this first 2 weeks of October. We do start the month with a nice waxing, from the new moon energy. So this is really building and increasing, abundance, and it's a better time of forward motion. So that's a really great way to start the month. On October 3rd, Pluto does move direct in Capricorn. I made a video actually about Saturn direct, so if you haven't seen that yet, go back and watch that. It gets into a lot of that same energy that we'll be feeling. Mercury's going to be moving into Scorpio, joined by Venus on October 9th. Mars is also moving into Libra on October 5th, and our full moon will be on October 13th in the sign of Aries. So lots of exciting dynamic energy coming up. So for you, Gemini, this is definitely a beautiful period of time because we're in a very nice pattern for you with the sun and other planets being in that Libra energy. It's a fellow air sign, so it works really, really well with your personal energy. This puts a lot of that energy into the 5th house of Leo for your universal Gemini chart. So it really encourages you to step into the spotlight a little more. It gives you that Leo star quality. It makes you want to get out, see and be seen, makes you very generous, very loving. Your heart chakra is really activated during this time. So don't be surprised if it's like you're kind of running over emotionally or at the heart, the heart and the mouth. It comes right out. It's like everything that you feel. It's very hard for you to not say it. And in a very colorful, creative, emotional way. This is also a great time if you haven't listened to some live music in a while or gone to the theater or a movie or something like that. This would be a great time because Leo is all about the performing arts. And this as well gets into the movement as we go from Scorpio to the 6th. Then it starts to get into health and healing and how you can create better, more healthful routines to increase your well-being. So we're definitely going through that period of time. And there's another energy to that. Another element is that with that Libra plus Leo energy, you're also trying to bring a lot more love and warmth into your existing relationships and into any relationships going forward, whether they're romantic or not. This could also extend to family, friends, and coworkers. You are in a wonderful pattern of energy still, Gemini, with Jupiter going through your universal relationship house. So you're still, in that space where you're expanding, you're growing. People that aren't good for you are falling away, and better people are coming in. So you're definitely in a cycle of growth and change when it comes to all of your relationships and partnerships. So let's go ahead and get ready for your card reading. I'm going to go ahead and use a few tuning forks. We're going to listen to those and feel that vibration. This is going to be for the root, heart, and third eye chakra. So let's just listen to these for a moment. Take a deep breath and get ready for the spiritual messages that will come through your card reading today. let's go ahead and start. I'm going to pull a major arcana card and then a crystal spirit and also an animal spirit card. And then we're going to do a full tarot reading for you. Dearest angels, divine guardians of light, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Gemini for the reading for October 1st through 15th. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. Okay, Gemini, so look at this. The Justice card just came up, and this is definite Libra energy. So you are very focused this few 2 weeks on balance, harmony, equality, having that fairness and justice come into your life. If something has been out of whack, you really want it to be back in alignment. You're not okay with things being imbalanced anymore. So this is all good stuff. All right, so let's pull a crystal or gemstone card and see which one of these is coming up for you. Ooh, I love the cinnabar. So this one comes up for the sacral chakra. Like I said, this is very warm, Leo kind of energy, gets into that creative center. So again, like the performing arts, anything that gets your creativity out there, whether it's experiencing it or doing it, and you can put that creativity, Gemini, into anything that you do, whether it's cooking, photography, taking a walk and connecting with what you see, writing about it, drawing a picture, whatever it is that activates you. So this cinnabar is a beautiful kind of like a resiny sort of stone, and also highlights business workings and dealings. So anything to do, like I said, with balance around work and with your coworkers, employees, etc. is all favored as well. So let's bring up an animal spirit to see who is coming in here for you strongest today. A lot of energy I'm feeling from these right now for you, Gemini. I think they all want to turn. Ooh, I love it. Ah, one of my favorites, Gemini, the spider spirit. The spider is a number 8. I'm a life path number 8, so I always associate with that spider. Make your dreams real. And to me, the spider is a weaver, a creator. So this is about really activating that creative energy. I know a lot of people don't like spiders. I personally really love them. I'm not afraid of them at all because I have a very positive association with the spider spirit. So this is all about being creative, weaving, the web of life. And, if you haven't for a while, Gemini, this might be a really great time, like I said, to get into a new creative project. Even if it's just something for fun, it doesn't have to be for work or anything serious. And if anything, it's probably better if it's just for fun, because that really unlooses, something from you that you may have been holding for a while. It's like it really helps to, move through some old, murky, darker energy, because you guys are really on a kind of a heavy, deep, profound spiritual journey these days. And as Pluto goes direct in your 9th house, you're going to feel that even stronger. Not in your 9th, I'm sorry, it's for your 8th, for Gemini, yes. So that's that Scorpio house, and that's why it's so intense. That's why you guys are having so many intuitions and strong dreams and perceptions about things. That's absolutely coming up for you. All right, so let's get into your tarot for October 1st through 15th for Gemini, please, Spirit. Ooh, so my goodness, so the Ace of Swords comes right up in the middle. That is your energy there, Gemini. What a surprise. So you're really coming in strong as your own energy there. And then right in your immediate past, you won't believe, another Justice card popped up. So you really are so strong about fairness, balance, positive judgments and outcomes. So yes, that ace in the middle, though, to me, this is always the hand of spirit. This is the hand of the divine really coming in, cutting through anything that's been unclear, anything that's been difficult to understand, or people that haven't been communicative with you or been very clear with you or really vague. That's really, you know, that energy that just cuts right through and to the heart of the matter, and it gives you the clarity and the victory that you seek. So let's pull some clarifiers on that Ace of Swords just to see what's coming up around that. Yes, and it takes, you know, you've been in this waiting game with this Gemini. It's like you've really been putting in some time waiting for this clarity, waiting for that bolt from the blue that gives that strike of consciousness and awareness. And then going straight forward here is that Two of Swords. So it is those decisions that you have to make. It is sometimes feeling like you don't have all of the information that you want. So let's get a clarifier on that Two of Swords. Yes, but you are absolutely moving through it. And interestingly enough, here is that King of Wands coming up on top of that Two of Swords. So going forward into the immediate future, you're really recreating this. It's like the blinders are going to come off. You're going to be more in control of your destiny moving forward, because the King of Wands is always that creator energy. It's that very positive masculine divine alignment, the unconscious position for you. What you need to know in your deep soul of souls is that Queen of Wands. So the Queen and the King are both here on the board. So this to me is a really good matchup. It is that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy that you're working with. And right now, because of Jupiter and Sagittarius in your universal relationship house, you're drawing a lot of fire type personalities. Even if they're not an actual fire sign, Gemini, they embody fire sign energy, which is bright, bold, upbeat, positive, optimistic, active, you know, people that aren't just going to sit there and just talk about something, they're actually going to get it done. So you're bringing in a lot of that to you unconsciously, which is beautiful. So let's get a clarifier here, please. Yes, and it's moving you forward, Gemini, the Chariot on top of that Queen of Wands. So yes, absolutely. Forward movement, going beyond the illusion. I love the Osho Zen art for the Chariot is a moving through, like I said, cutting through the veil, cutting through the illusion, seeing the truth. Then on the top, oh, I love this for all my Geminis that are worried about resources, worried about finance. There's that higher mind. There's that Ace of Pentacles coming in, which is always about spirit, you know, coming forward with financial help, with resources, with just what you need, sometimes in the nick of time, but there it is. Let's get a qualifier for this one, please. Just see what comes up on top. Yes, because Gemini, oh my goodness, you have had to be so careful with your resources. You've had to be so watchful over how much you spend and what you have coming in and what's going out. So this is definitely Spirit's reminding you, please don't get into a mentality of scarcity. Even if things are tight and you have to be more careful right now, don't get into a feeling of worry or anxiety about it, because that really prevents the flow of more and better coming to you. I know that's so much easier said than done, but it's really important right now to just take a deep breath and relax, because that is going to help you not to get too tight, not to get too concerned and worried and caught up in your head about that. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love this outcome for you. So Gemini, here comes that Sun card. This is the suggested approach. Like I said, that's a very strong Leo energy. You've got so much warmth coming in around you. These are the kind of people that are going to be really supportive. Again, this could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but like I said, it could also be just any kind of personality that's very bright, upbeat, warm, positive, and also embracing that in your own personality. The more positive, the more, you know, you look forward to things with hope and kind of an innocence and a fresh perspective, the better it is. Because Gemini, you've been working so hard. Look at this Nine of Wands on top of the Sun. Then we get into what you need to know is the Nine of Wands again. So this is doubling up right here, which when that happens, it's always like Spirit is saying, pay attention, pay attention. You do not want to get into a defensive mindset of, oh, nobody likes me, nobody will help me. I've been through so many battles that I just can't take anymore. And it's like, yeah, it's really, the defenses have got to come down, Gemini. And it's not without reason that they're there, but it's really like you don't want to be in that place of fear anymore. So let's get a clarifier for the second Nine of Wands that came up. Yeah, oh wow. And look at this. Oh my goodness, Gemini. So look at this. So the next one that's doubled up, we doubled up on the Nine of Wands. Now we're doubling up on the Hermit. So Hermit's coming up on top of the Nine of Wands. Then the Hermit's coming up into the next position of hopes and fears. So you've got a lot of that coming through as well. This is really intense, but also really beautiful. So Gemini, absolutely, you need some time to yourself. You need that real spiritual, deep, soul-searching time that if you've got a lot of people around you, bugging you, pulling on you, driving you crazy, that's what's going to bring out those Nine of Wands, making you feel really defensive and really like, just, ugh, get away from me. You don't want to be bothered. So really giving yourself space to have that spiritual soul time. Ooh, that's going to flip. Ah! This is amazing reading, by the way, Gemini. I'm like, this one's blowing my mind. Okay, so Hermit card sitting on top. Again, here comes Justice. You start with the Justice in the immediate past. Justice is coming up again on top of that Hermit card. So to me, this is getting into very like Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra energy, but this is about you having your balance, having what you need. Oh my goodness. I love it. And it's like you do that because you have been following your clear inner voice. That's how you get to this justice. That's how you get to this beautiful, balanced outcome for yourself, Gemini, is because you have been listening so strong. And that Pluto planet that's moving direct is in your 9th house. And that Hermit card is the number 9. It's just all the synchronicities are popping for you right now. And so on your outcome card, it is absolutely gorgeous. You've got that Ace of Cups, and I'm pulling a clarifier for that to see what comes up. Yes, because this is all about overcoming. Oh, you're overcoming so much, Gemini, and this is those worries, those fears, those anxieties, those long sleepless nights, and their spirit coming in saying, you know what, no more of that. No more of that for you. You've got to get to a better place. You're not going to have to go through this anymore, and it's time. Look at what's on the bottom here, that Nine of Pentacles falling into place. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the other deck, which is making those close, strong spiritual connections. I absolutely love this reading for you, Gemini. I almost don't want it to end. But that, yeah, I mean, that Nine of Swords with the Ace of Cups, that's just like, you've gone through that long, dark night of the soul. Oh my goodness, you have been crying to the heavens for help, and it's like Spirit absolutely hears you. It's just so gorgeous. Okay, so let's grab a card from the Archangel deck for Gemini, please. October 1st through 15th. Ooh, so Gemini, look at that. Career transition with Archangel Chamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. I love that for you. And I will also mention that Chamuel is often an angel associated with relationship, healing as well. And the fact that you've got all that Justice and the Libra energy is very much about relationship balance too. So this could be, you got 3 Justice cards out of 3 different decks. So I would say that's quite a pattern there for you. Yes, and let the past go, Gemini. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. It's time to let the past be in the past. So yeah, really keep the wisdom and turn everything else loose, because you're going forward in a better way. Career is changing, love is changing, the kind of people you associate with is changing, and it's all for your good. Love this reading. Love to you from me and Mr. Dragon. My dear Geminis, I will see you very, very soon. Take care.